These are some of my top book pairings. So if you're someone who loves to read more than one book at a time, here's a few recommendations. Prefacing with, I almost exclusively only read like female centered literature. Okay? Okay. First, very delicious book pairing is going to be Butter by Asako Yukuzi and The Dilemmas of Working Women by Fumio Yamamoto. Butter is a fictional novel about a female journalist who is interviewing a serial killer who allegedly used food to seduce all of her victims. And it's a very, very interesting story that really centers around questioning misogyny and societal expectations of women and the appetite of women, both figuratively and literally. And exploring very, very similar themes is The Dilemmas of Working Women, which is a collection of fictional short stories that center around women's relationships with work and kind of how that influences different parts of their lives. Okay, next pairing that I have centers around girlhood and the exploration of girlhood. First one has to be a classic, The Virgin Suicides. I won't go into the plot because I feel like everyone and their mother knows what that book is about, but I highly recommend reading it with Brutes by Diz Tate. And what I really like about reading those two pieces together is that you get the observation of girlhood from the perspective of boys or men, and then you get Brutes by Diz Tate, which is a microscopic, nasty, delicious dissection of girlhood through the lens of an actual girl group or girl or friend group of girls. And then last category that I have for you guys is about female sadness, mental health. First one is going to be The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. And the book I would recommend to read with The Bell Jar is My Year of Rest and Relaxation. It's also a very popular title where the main character puts herself into a like drug-induced faux coma to cope or kind of avoid some of the feelings that she's going through due to trauma and loss. And I think both pieces just do a really good job of telling or painting a very honest picture about female sadness and dealing with feelings of questioning your purpose, questioning what is the purpose of life, and coping with all of the societal pressures that come along with being a woman while also having that internal conflict. If you want more book pairings, make sure to follow me or my book club, Left on Red. And that's it. Bye.